A tough story out of Monitauk County. According to the Sheriff's Department, a 2-year-old boy is dead after a farming accident last night. The child's name is Elam Shirk. It happened on private property outside Latham. An 11-year-old was operating a skid steer in the front yard. Deputies say the child was hit and later pronounced dead at the scene. This is now the second deadly accident in Monitauk County involving a child in the past 3 days. On Monday, a 4-year-old died in a trailer fire. In your consumer news, it's the end of an era as AOL's Yellow Running Man is headed into retirement. AOL says its instant messenger will be discontinued on December 15th after 20 years of online chatting. The long-running instant messaging service was many people's first social experience on the internet. Started back in 1997, it preceded the ever-growing popularity of Facebook, WhatsApp, and Twitter. In a statement, the company said AIM tapped into a new digital technologies and ignited a cultural shift, but the way in which we communicate with each other has profoundly changed. The Children's Health Insurance Program may be ending for Missouri families. A leadership council sent letters from more than 80 Missouri organizations urging Congress to keep the program funded. One of the letters came from State Representative Cora Walker. In her letter, she says supporting healthy children and communities should be a priority for everyone. More than 60,000 Missouri children utilize the program. Many working families say they wouldn't be able to afford child health care without it. A Mid-Missouri pediatrician says many families use the program to cover medical expenses. The Boone County Medical Examiner completed the autopsy report for Carl DeBrody, who investigators found at a storage unit facility in a bin filled with concrete back in April. According to a news release from the Callaway County Prosecuting Office, the report will not be made public until the investigation is over. DeBrody, who had a mental disability and limited communication skills, lived at Second Chance Homes in Fulton. The facility reported him missing April 17th, the same day a new owner took over the home. Investigators found him a week later. More than half a dozen agencies and offices, including the Attorney General's office, are looking into how DeBrody disappeared and how he was killed. Families went out to Rocheport today to squeeze the last bit of fun out of the grape harvest season. Les Bourgeois' 25th annual Crush Festival just finished up about an hour ago. The vineyard hosts the 2-day event to celebrate the end of the harvest with families and customers. There was pumpkin painting, live music, and the always popular grape smashing. Employees say it's nice to get to enjoy the fruits of their labor. South Korea's military says North Korea has launched an unidentified missile from a location near the North Korean capital, Pyongyang. South Korea's military says it and the U.S. military are analyzing details of the launch. A Japanese broadcaster reported the missile flew over a Japanese island toward the northern Pacific. The report says Japan took no action to try to bring the projectile down. President Donald Trump is again saying both sides are to blame for the violence at last month's protest in Charlottesville. Republican Senator Tim Scott said the president's moral authority was compromised after his comments last month. Today, Trump told reporters he talked with Scott. Hours after that statement, President Trump signed a resolution condemning white supremacy. Congress passed the resolution earlier this week.